Okay, when you hear the topic of this subject, it may surprise you. Divorce is a great option. It really is for many people. Let me tell you why. Hi, I'm David Essel. Of course, for a lot of people, the purists that think once you marry someone, you're married for life, this may irritate you, and I know it could. But for many of us, we need to get rid of the shame and guilt over divorce. And why is that? A lot of times we make extremely poor decisions in choosing our life partners. We choose because of emotion, because of fantasy, because of illusion. It's like in the lectures I do all over the country, people want to talk about soulmates, and it's the worst topic in the world. You find someone who's perfect, someone who's going to complete me, someone who has everything I want, the total package, all these different words, right? But we never get to know them before we marry them. And I mean know them at a very deep level. So we make mistakes. We're human beings. What the heck? Anyway, divorce is a great option. And let me give you the reasons why. Especially if there's children. Years ago, 20-something years ago, when I started on national radio, we would have people calling in and saying, because of the kids I stayed, because of the kids I stayed, because of the kids I stayed. Now, granted, this is 20, 25 years ago. And they had been married 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. And at the end of the conversation, I'd say, is that really a good reason? And every one of them would end up saying, actually, no, it wasn't a good reason. And here's why. When you stay married for the kids, they see what dysfunction is 24/7. Because the parents have either fallen out of love, they've chosen the wrong people to marry, there's addictions running over, whatever the reasons are, okay? It's the wrong place for kids to be. Now, in that environment of raising kids, staying married for the children start to see for 15, 16, 17, 18 years that dysfunction equals love. In other words, mommy and daddy don't love each other, but they're staying together. So when I grow up and I pick someone, I'm going to make sure I choose someone just like mommy and daddy did. Someone who I don't match with, someone who I don't get along with, but we're going to stay together because we're supposed to. It's a horrendous message to send to children. It's much healthier. I've done a lot of mediation helping couples decide to divorce or decide to stay together. And it's so much healthier for the children to have two separate homes when the parents have truly chosen the wrong person to be with or have truly fallen out of love or there's addiction or there's mental, emotional, or physical abuse. It is so much better for the children to come from a divorced family than it is to be in the same house with two people who can't stand each other. Now, there's a lot of people that argue this point to the ends of the earth with me, and that's okay. You can disagree with David Essel. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. Actually means I'm right. I'm just teasing. In a way, I'm teasing, but in reality, I'm not. In our work, we want children to have the best chance to see what healthy relationships are. And when couples stay together for the sake of the children, the kids aren't seeing anything but dysfunction, chaos, and drama. Then they're going to wake up when they're 18, 19, 20, 25, 30 and recreate the same thing. The environment as little kids is so important to who they become, what they think about as they grow up. So let's do ourselves a favor. Number one, take a big breath. If you're in dysfunction, get help. We've helped couples for 25 years, save many relationships. So if I can help you, talkdavid.com. If it's not me, go somewhere before you give up on your marriage. Go to a counselor, a therapist, a minister. Go somewhere in order to see if there's anything that you guys can do to save the relationship for yourselves and if there's children involved. Number one. Number two, if you come to the understanding that you're not a good match, look to mediate. Get someone to help you to try to separate the belongings, separate the emotions, and divorce in a healthy way. We've helped people divorce in a healthy way before. Doesn't happen very often, but it's possible. Number three, when you're apart and on your own, still get help. Work with someone to find out what your role was in the relationship. It takes two people to tango. Everyone has a role. To heal yourself. And then the last step is crucial. See if you can't get the kids some help too, to express their anger and disappointment that mommy and daddy fight, their anger and disappointment that mommy and daddy aren't together. Get them to express their emotions. If I can help you in any way, if I can help your kids in any way, contact me at talkdavid.com. Divorce is okay. Now remember, I said fight for the marriage first. Do the work with professionals first. But if you know it's not going to work, please don't stay together for the kids. You're doing everyone a great disservice. Again, talkdavid.com is our website. Have an awesome day.